Hi there, how you doing? Peace and love. I'll be off. Okay, well that's going to be playing too. Right, very sorry, I'm going to be getting set up while I go here and talking while I go. So if you're new to me, I'm Paul Murphy and I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance. And if you're old to me, I'm still Paul Murphy and I'm very glad that you've come back to me. Pleased to make your reacquaintance. Just going to come back to the other camera because I don't know how much is in the battery. Right, so actually I will turn it on now because I keep forgetting. So let me just see if that is recording. Yeah, it is. Hi there, camera 2. How you doing? Peace and love to you. Oh, forgot to move that guitar and that big fall over it. Let me just. So many guitars in here. If anyone's interested, it's a brand new Jack Daniels limited edition JB100 left-handed acoustic electric in the corner there. Still in its packaging. £700. I'll sign it. I'll take it in 600. Okay, right, okay, this is glasses, last wave. I'm going to do the last wave. Wait for the car to come past. I know I keep, this is from Dark Christ. And the lyric booklet, I think I've got 4 more lyrics to put in now, 5 more lyrics to put in. And it's going to be a tough battle. I don't want to publish an unfinished book, especially since the title is Dark Christ, the complete lyrics. But I've only got 2 tomorrow to do it, and I know you keep hearing me say, well, you know, things are getting bad, but... And I'm never going to sing this song again. Only 12 hours ago, well, 24 I guess. I say, and there, I've just sung the last wave for the first time in 23 years and I'll never sing it again. I'm going to give it another go. Should have tuned the guitar, but things are very bad, I can't lie to you. Things are very bad with our microphone. You'll notice I'm wearing a waistcoat these days and pardon me, that's driving me scatty. And here comes another helicopter. Listen, I know Putin's a madman and everything, but I mean we've had a year now of helicopters 24 hours a day flying over. Just like you know, no disrespect to people in Ukraine, we just like to sleep at night, you know. But things are really bad. The reason I'm wearing a waistcoat is, that's my liver. That's not fat. If you've watched that, because I'm thinner than ever, but the disease has spread so far. And the thing, well, not the worst thing anyways, so that's it, that's just trying to... And of course the stomach muscles are gone, so the intestines are all hanging out. As you know, I've got leg braces on to hold my legs up. When the NHS realise that they're lousy antidepressants. Long story short, if you're new to me, okay. So in 2013, my then beautiful wife, I actually I'll be careful how I word this because my babies, when they grow up, will hear this. But anyway, yeah, something traumatic happened. And it was kind of shock to me. And the doctors thought that I was depressed, but I didn't have depression. And then they pumped me full of antidepressants for 6 years. Every day, massive doses, and I kept railing it. I said, what's going on? I mean, at what point don't you think, you know, because you're only supposed to be on that higher dose for 3 months at the most, and my liver was shot to pieces in the end, and I was wasting away. The gist of the story is, it never was depression. It was what they call a functional motor neurological disorder. It was such a shock from losing the baby that my brain shut down. And rather, you know, when all the lights go out, you know, after a power cut, and you've got those power lights, and they come on like that. And the brain never rebooted. It went into autoimmune mode, and so as I used my muscles, so they've wasted away to the point where I'm just water underneath skin now, as you can see there. Not 1 second of help from the NHS since they discovered their mistake. But all the antidepressants they pumped me full of unnecessarily instead of investigating what I really had, shot my liver to pieces. And then one of these things at the background here, you'll see my liver function test come up. The liver's completely gone. You And I can see it now, and I changed GP at that time, and he said, well, yes, he said, your liver damage, your GGT level is 153. So it's because your alcohol, you need to cut down on your alcohol. I said, really? I said, well, I haven't touched alcohol. I said, I've touched alcohol one night in 35 years, as it was at the point. I said, so how do you suggest I cut down? They immediately tried to put the blame on the patient, which they do all the time, you know, because they just naturally assume everyone drinks. But apart from New Year's Eve 1999, I haven't touched alcohol since my first wife. I slew every two. But life's treated you well, you deserve it. In 1984. Right, let's get some glasses on. Wasted all my time here just telling you that. So the last wave, which is in the key of D, is the guitar solo. I think I need to eschew the microphone. Nothing's coming out of there, is there? It's a bit sharp, but we'll let it go. It's getting sharp as I play. We're in the middle of a heat wave in the UK, so here's waste part of tune at it, because 13 seconds later it's just gone. Sapphire says she misses me, then kills me as she kisses me. Tell me why lovers always die. Judy says she knew me when, then locks me out of Bethlehem. Tell me how I can come back now. And I stood alone on a burning bridge in denial. I've atoned for all you did without trial. Sometimes in the dark I can see you smile. Still Crystal says she understood, then jumped ship as soon as she could. Tell me who says one word that's true. Mary says I'm not her son. Too late, the damage has been done. Tell me when I'll be loved again. I've stood alone on a burning bridge in denial. And I've atoned for all you did without trial. Sometimes when it's dark I can't see you smile. Still Oprah says it's too late now for love to come back anyhow. Tell me if that's what I'm leaving with. And I've stood alone on a burning bridge in denial. And I've atoned for all you did without trial. Sometimes in the dark I can see you smile. Still last wave. I didn't want to stop playing because I never know if I'm ever going to be able to put a guitar on again. So much to do. You never realise how much you accumulate in life that is absolutely worthless. I'd sell the first 50 years of my life for 2 more years when I moved for children. You know, I was thinking today when I was putting these books together, how strange the world has changed. Well, you know, actually there's 2 things. Where I got onto this was when I was typing the lyrics up, I have to go onto my CDs. So I've been playing the albums and transcribing the words from the albums, because they really are lost lyrics, so many of these, you know. And it auto-fills in, you know. So you're typing away there, you know, like, you know, Mary says she knew me when, and it'll auto-fill it in, you know, a couple of words that it says, you know. But you know, but maybe then or something or another, you know, writes my line as then locks me out of Bethlehem, and that happens every line. It tries to auto-fill in, you know. What was I just doing for 2, 4, 4? It's got some really metaphorical, allegorical lyrics in it. And each time it's filling it in, and that's why there's mistakes in so many of the books. And I'm like, no, it's not like it is this. And after I'd finished cursing it silently, because swear words should be kept inside. Well, certain times, ladies, you can let them out. No, don't be naughty. But I was thinking, stuff you AI, you know. There you go, AI, you know. Everyone at the moment is all about AI, you know, that you can't do what I can do, AI, you know. You know, you might be able to write so-and-so song, but you can never write a Paul Murphy song. You can't prejudge what the end of my lines are going to be. Not ever. I haven't got one right yet. Not unless it's, you know, part of the chorus line where it's already filled in for it, you know. And the reason is simple, because you can never get a computer to go through the levels of pain that I had to go through to write those songs, you know. Or the levels of pain that other people had to go through, that my empathy for them, my witnessing it, the distress, that what they were going through. And you'd be hard-pressed if you took something like As Ye Sow, So Shall You Reap. You'd be hard-pressed to get a computer to come up with that. You know, never mind the lyrical twists in it, you know. Because you can't imagine how angry I was. Because what does a computer know about a child's bruise? If you show a computer, you know, picture of a child's swollen lip where his 7-year-old boy's been punched in the mouth. Is that computer going to get angry? It's just, you know, just a human being, you know. But I was thinking about my children. My children they are 10 and 9 now. And just in their lifetime, I remember when I signed them up for the library, maybe Dylan was 5 and Emily was 4, you know. So that's just half their lives away, you know, but less than half a decade ago. And they would go in. The reason I come up with this is because I found my old library card today. When did I last go to a library? 1998. Wow, okay. I'll tell you why, actually, because there was this really, really gorgeous, Polish girl that I had the hots for, and she used to come in where I hired a space in the back of a shop where anyway, and I said, look, I'm checking out for a second, you know, and she's gone, and you know when someone walks away and thinks, I wish I'd said that or that, and I said, I'm checking out for a second, you know, so I grabbed my coat and where the heck she going, you know, I could see her in the distance, don't want to sound like a stalking kind of thing, like, you know. But, you know, I mean, she was quite fond of that, no, because my darling Ruhila and I, where you two, Ru? Why didn't we have children, huh? We go to this restaurant and it turned out this girl worked here, which is why she bumped into me one day and kept coming in the shop seeing me. And she went to the library to use the internet part section of it. I'm rambling a little bit here. I really should write a song for her. Ooohh, the beautiful one. And now, you know, my children, God bless them, Emily is a voracious reader. But only if you buy the books for her, you know. Daddy, is the new DC superhero books, can I get them? No, I'm afraid. Well, can't you write one, Daddy? No, I can't, because I have a licensing agreement. If you want one of Daddy's books, it's going to be, you know, one of Daddy's poetry books, or one of the Emily Bill books, you know, and I was tempting with doing the Diary of Prince Harry. But I'm in two minds about Harry. He was very good to me as an ex-service from myself, and due to a family connection with the royal family, that's about all as much as I can say. I mean, yeah, he's got stuff going down, but he went out of his way to help this family, irrespective of his title. He went, your children have been through what? Okay. Where was I going with this? I don't know what the heck I was saying now. The mind is going, folks. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, and Emily would like all these books. But to go to a library now, if you buy her a book, you know, they love books and love getting books. The idea of going to a library then, nah, up with a laptop, you know, everything's there. The idea of buying music is anathema to them. You know, even though they know Daddy makes albums and he's got a house full of CDs that, you know, he's been selling off to put money into their trust funds and everything. I think I'd better just quit the talking here. Sorry guys, do you know the last time a human being was in this house? Oh man, I've just... and done all the tunings on that guitar there. Ah, what the heck, it's not who's in tune in any case. It is the 14th of June 2023 now, and the last person that came into this house was, well, the last person that came into this house was in, I think it was in February, and that was a lady, a 40-year Christian who runs three of the biggest churches in the southwest. Actually, it must be before then, because I came out of the hospital on the 16th. They threw me out of the hospital. I had gangrene or infected toes, couldn't walk. It was -13, and there's a coal-fire house, had no heating, there's no food, I had no access to my heart medicine, which obviously I've stopped taking now because, you know, this is a very unpleasant death, and, you know, but anyway, comes to something then when you think about a heart attack today, that'll be a good day, you know. And did she phone up social care and say, this guy, no, nothing, you know, because I didn't know what planet I was on at the time, you know, the dementia was, the neurological dementia that comes and goes with this gosh darn disease, you know, it keeps shutting down and stuff, just a light switch, you know, it comes back on and when it's, you know, lucid and can write books and everything like that, you know, just the body that's dying and stuff, you know, but the pain just gets so bad that the brain shuts itself down. And a gardener came in a couple of weeks ago and picked up his £50 and went on. And it was November 14th, 2022, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So this is England. You pay your tax all these years. Nothing to do with Brexit or anything like that. And so someone in my condition can't eat solid food because intestines don't work, all this stuff. Nothing for 7 months. My dear friend Derek, he was 86. Have I told you the story already? And he came out of the hospital. He was in hospital, I didn't know, at the same time I was in 2022. And he came home and he dehydrated to death, waiting for his care to turn up. God bless him, 86-year-old man. Hey, we're all singing about the last wave, you know, that's the thing. I'm sorry, so maudlin there, guys. I don't mean to be, you know. I know what it's like. You go onto the internet there and someone's blaspheming, but normally with me, you'll find, I think you'll find that when I'm doing a maudlin story, I'm still pretty upbeat and cracking jokes around it. So, right, I'm going to go turn off all these cameras now. Peace and love. You've been truly wonderful. Wonderful! So sorry.